Merry Christmas. Now, when in Norway, we can't stop thinking about reindeer. So I thought I'd do a reindeer omelette. Now, don't get upset because it's a sort of a spicy sausage made from reindeer meat, but it's done with the most amazing brown cheese. Now, this is a traditional cheese here. It's delicious, honestly. It's so rich and dense and heavy, but it's called brown because it is literally a block of brown cheese. And what it is the protein left over from making the white cheddar cheese caramelized and reduced down, so it's incredibly creamy, but so delicious. So I'm going to use some of the reindeer sausage. Okay. Now, the nice thing about this particular omelette, it can be a good breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Slice of reindeer, nice and thin. Take a little bit of butter. Okay, put that into the pan. Now, the reindeer meat, there's hardly any fat in there. So, get the sausage in pretty quickly. Get that really nice and toasty. From there, light seasoning. Now, the Sami tradition, using lots of reindeer, they never like you cooking with pepper because they never want you to sort of miss out on that flavour from the reindeer, so just salt only. Mushrooms, I'm just going to slice, place them in with the sausage. The secret here is to make sure I get some really nice colour on those mushrooms and take the water out. Really important. Now, fry that off. Turn the gas up. Put a log on there. And I'm not going to start the omelette until all that reindeer sausage and those mushrooms are cooked. Now, beautiful. See the colour in there now. It's almost like a sort of spicy merguez. It caramelizes, get some beautiful colour on there. And then on the side here, I've got some beautiful roasted tomatoes, and they've just been slow roasted and almost blistered. And they look absolutely beautiful. I'm sort of roasting them in the embers. So good. A little touch of salt from there. Now, from there, I can get my eggs. And that's the nice thing about being here, steeped in this tradition. Everything's done with love, care, and more importantly, nobody messes with the tradition. So I'm going to make a 4-egg omelette in. Lightly beat that. And then look through that. So we get little shavings of cheese running through that omelette. So all that nice sort of caramelized brown cheese flavour. That's going to help sort of give it a little bit more richness, and because it's quite salty, it'll give a wonderful flavour to the omelette. And trust me, this is not your average omelette. This is a reindeer brown cheese omelette. Now, nice. From there, check out my sausages, my mushrooms. Beautiful. All the water's gone from the mushroom, and the sausage is nice and crisp. My God, that's delicious. Wow, really delicious. Now, for the omelette itself, a non-stick pan. From there, some butter. Again, locally made butter. Melt that butter. Eggs in. All that cheese in there as well. Now, from there, back onto the heat. We're going to mix that till we start to set it. It's really important we don't season it until we're literally about to finish cooking it. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And all I'm doing is making sure that cheese is melting evenly, but I want to keep the colour of this omelette. nice and vibrant. Look what that cheese is doing to the omelette. It's sort of giving it a nice sort of light brown tinge, almost like a beautiful light golden orange sunset. Now from there I'm going to season it. Lightly season it. Fold that in. Look at the colour of that. The cheese is working its magic. The eggs are cooking nicely. And then from there, back onto the heat. The sausage can come off. Crisp and delicious. Look at that. The mushroom's got colour. Now, turn that over. So, let that cook. Now, the secret behind any great omelette is to make sure that it's not dry in the centre. So you just want a little touch of liquid, just a touch. Good. That's beautiful. As it starts to get to 3/4 cooked stage, keep it nice and flat, and then from there, sprinkle your reindeer sausage and your mushrooms on. Look at that, beautiful, really beautiful. And then on top of that, I'm going to layer this beautiful brown cheese on top, so it causes that nice creamy texture in the center. So lay that out all nice and flat. Look at that. Beautiful. Back on the heat. Amazing. So beautiful. Then one final season on top of that before I start folding it. Beautiful. Now, as it sets underneath, that's my base. And I've got that beautifully caramelized reindeer sausage. The mushrooms are nicely colored, and that cheese is going to semi-melt. But in the center, it's going to be nice and sort of moist in a way that it's a sort of a creamy, delicious omelette. And now for the exciting part. We're going to fold it now and tip it out. So, now, tap it a few times. That stops it from sticking. Get your spatula in and just literally start folding that over nicely. Oh boy, are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh man. A little touch of salt on top. And then I've got to do it. Just lay a nice little layer of that cheese on top. My delicious reindeer sausage brown cheese omelette. Check this out. Oh man, that is delicious. Let me know in the comments what you think of that amazing scrambled egg dish. And if you missed Uncharted, trust me, you can watch it on the link below or on the Nat Geo app.